Wait a minute, what the heck? There we go. I can have a stream assistant already in the background. Hello. What the? Hi, it's good. Welcome back. Hi, Ferret. Welcome back. Stream assistant just singing. Yeah, he's walking around the house right now. Going meow, meow, meow. Chee, hello. Welcome back. Sorry, I'm still drinking my morning coffee, so coffee does tend to make me really like if I'm speaking. But good morning. Oh hi y'all. As I mentioned last stream, I'm gonna try and do like 2 streams a day while Auntie Fox is away. Oh, crispy. So, I can just get meow. So while Auntie Fox is away, we're gonna do like two streams a day. Hopefully, the first stream will just be like maybe like an art stream or something casual. I'm thinking art stream though, maybe art stream earlier in the day, and then later in the day will be like the usual the usual horror game or retro game. Oh yeah, welcome back. Hello. I'm surprised to see you all at this hour. I'm used to seeing you all at like 8 p.m. 8 to 11 p.m. Welcome back. I'm opening Lola. Also, if I sound a little further away, it's because my mic is a little further back at the moment. So I have space for my keyboard so I can draw. Let me... well, there's... I'm used to seeing you at 4 a.m. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta stream at all hours. Alright. Sorry, coffee like destroys, makes me super phlegmy, I guess. So this is what the 2.0 looks like so far. You might join Repo? I hope you can. I think Repo's gonna be a lot of fun. With Repo, there's always that one person, right? There's always that one person who's like, it's supposed to be a quiet moment, and then they're like, so I'm curious who's gonna be that person. I'll drink. Gosh. Okay. This is what we're working with so far. The boob. I think it should be fine, right? Because it's not like there's no like genitals showing. I mean, there's a little bit of fluff, but like fluff is fine. Fluff is fine. I think fluff is fine. But like I'm not sure. Like I would still like to have like a lolly model as well, which I still think is really cute. So I've been debating like, should I make a toggle on this model so like the boobs go in and it goes like more lolly mode, or should I like oh my god, what is the stream assistant doing right now? It sounds like he's scratching metal. So it would be like, where'd the boob layer? It would just be like, yup, you know, and then they're gone, and then like make it like more proportionate, or if I should have like keep this model and then like update it. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. The mode activated. Yeah, I'm not sure if I should do like the two of them, or if I should do it on the same model. Because I think if I do the two of them, maybe I should make the faces a little more similar. Hello, Senpai from Russia. How are you? I'm good, thank you. I don't think I've streamed at this time, like, ever. Hi. Oh, he's on the move. So there might be a little bit more background noise and stuff, because I did hear a truck going by before. I had a truck going by before, and I think I was supposed to get a delivery today. You draw, you're doing great. Thank you. Yeah, I draw. I did this model. The model that I'm using right now, I drew. I don't know. We'll just kind of see how we go with the face. Because I mean, this has room to like be more lolly looking as well. So I did kind of want to start with like multiple hairstyles, because so this is like the back of the head, right? And then I want to have I have 666. Really? Did I hit 666? Let me see. How did I do have 666? Oh my goodness! Let me put this on the stream real quick. Where do I put this? By the way, he does this every day. This is normal for him. He's a loudmouth. He likes to go around the house and meow at different things. Like he will meow out the window at the birds, and then he'll go meow at the other end of the house at the chickens. The neighbors have chickens, so he goes and he meows at them as well. And then we feed wild pigeons, so he'll go meow at them for a little bit. Yeah, he's very chatty. Okay, there we go. 666. Who's this guy? Hi, welcome back. I think I'll make a hair. So start with like the original hairstyle, which is kind of just like a low pony. I'm trying to think like where's my... I have a ponytail right now. I think this is about right. So pony, and then the first thing, I'm gonna update the little end of the ponytail later, but for now it's like this. And then I want it to be like a little loose, tied in. Kind of something like this. So that's the like original hairstyle, and then the bow. I don't actually think the bow matters as much on the live 2D though. No, I should still add it in case there's like movement and somehow it shows. Maybe I should put the like ribbon on top as well. Okay. Hair 1. And then hair 2. Do like a... Kitty! Hello. What the hell? Nice to see you in my evening. Hello. Yeah, well, Auntie Fox is away on a little holiday. She's gone to see her friend. I'm gonna try to do 2 streams a day. I'm gonna try to do 2 streams a day. Maybe I should add that to the... Maybe I should add that to overlay somewhere to explain why I'm here and why I'm doing art right now. I'm still gonna stream later tonight as well. But this stream is just like the morning stream while we work on art and work on my 2.0. Pony, twin tail. Why am I here? Free is free. Yeah, I do wanna keep the like I wanna carry on like I mean like how do I say it? Put some of the stuff from this model into 2.0. That's what I'm trying to say. I think realistically it's probably better if I like make 2.0 like the updated for like this model, like the what? 2.0, the mature version of this model, if that makes sense. So maybe I should do the face a little more similar. I don't know. I wanted to look. Man, coffee really. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to drink a coffee while streaming. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea, but we're gonna get through it, and then when the coffee's gone, my throat will be saved from Satan. Yeah, hello. You're looking cute. Your is always amazingly good. Thank you. Don't tire yourself out. I think it should be fine, because the first stream is just gonna be like a shorter stream. So maybe like 2 to 3 hours, and then, night stream will be like usual. How do I want the twin tails? Like, do I want them to be like... I guess it could be similar to... this model. But instead of like the big bells, maybe just at the bottom? Maybe like this? I don't know how I feel about it. Am I really a goober? Am I really? I don't know how I feel about this. It's like... It's kinda cute. But would it just be cuter if it was like normal twin tails? Like Miku. You know? It does need to be a little messier as well, because, you know. like messy hair. I like this. Reminds me of Kodomo Jikan. Yeah, this hairstyle. Look, it's the same as Rin's. I really like Kodomo Jikan. So it's the same hairstyle. Except for the like bonbons that she has, it's bells. No, swallow. This is too spooky. Yeah, we're in the spook zone right now. I was thinking of listening to music while I do this stream, like changing it to be like background music, and then I was like, you know what? If I did that, then I would end up listening to Colin and stuff, and it's it's not that chill. Ugh. Gosh. Maybe I should just like finish this coffee so that it's like gone. Okay, I'm gonna blip 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 it all down. Okay. Okay, I did it. Coffee gone. So now I will slowly recover. I didn't even connect, but I don't know, my hair is totally that. It is, yeah, it was based off of Rin's hair. This hairstyle. Whoa. There we go. I don't know, I'm not feeling it with this. Maybe like... Yeah, I don't know, I'm not feeling it. I'll do the base again. The way I drew it actually, kind of looks like it would be like coming out here. It looks like it would be coming out there, but I think I prefer high twin tails. I think low ones are cute too, but I am a traditionalist. I think the high twin tails are very cute. Like the Miku twin tails. Maybe I could do little twin tails for like an alt outfit. Wait, did I draw twin tails on this model at all? I got like another model of mine open on this side just to see. If I can... A-link? I can't, no, that's not the... Eyebrows, twin tails... What a short ones. Yeah, maybe more like I'll just yoink from this model. I'll just yoink from something I already drew. But I wanna see how it's gonna look with like the more standard. Maybe instead of making like that, just make it longer. If you do the small and the big models, can totally do Rin hair and... Oh yeah, what's Rin's mom look like? I forget. Kodomo no Jikan mother. I do want braids. What if like all the hairstyles are just a different karamono like the Min's hair and then like the braid. Not really. You know what was really weird in the anime versus the manga? There's like a scene in the anime that just doesn't even happen in the manga, where like the older brother like kidnaps Rin and like, let me move this over here so we can acknowledge it. He like kidnaps Rin and takes off with her for a while, and is like kind of like assaulting her and stuff. That doesn't happen in the manga. I mean, he still like crosses the line. He still like he still is like doing stuff he shouldn't be doing to her. But like that whole section just didn't happen. And when I read the manga, I was like, wait a minute. They made it so much worse. I mean, it's already really bad, right? Like the whole situation is bad and pretty sad. But it did bug me that they changed it so much in the anime. Yandere, welcome back. Oh, I found a problem. Okay, let me. This is not fully centered. So, up. And then, yeah, this is something I wanted. Size? Yeah. And that, and then okay, there we go. The model wasn't perfectly in the center, so when I tried to mirror this twin tail, it wasn't mirroring properly, which would be a problem later on when rigging it, because I'll rig this one as well, but I learned a lot recently for Live 2D, so I'll make it better. I'll make it better than the more moe style Kagi. The more like 2000 style Kagi, I'll do this one better. What do you think? Do you think like this, or do you think like the how I drew it before? It was like not this. With the bells at the end. Current Kagi is moe. It's moe, but not like moe style. Not like 2000 style. Whereas Big Kagi, it was like more of a like 2000s. Yeah, 2000s moe is really peak. But I think in terms of like growing an art account and stuff, I flip-flop a lot between like, do I want to draw like moe, or do I want to draw like, I guess my like natural style quote. I thought it's probably better to like draw in my normal style, and then when I want to draw moe, like 2000 moe, then I draw. You know what I mean? Like draw when I get the urge to draw it. Which one do you think actually looks better? I think maybe this needs to like come out a little bit further. This one or this one? For style. Maybe if I like the ball and then maybe more like that. I feel like it feels more like Kagi, like this. It feels more Kagi with the bells. It feels like it would be more accurate like this. Instead of just like regular. Like, it feels more accurate. I don't know, it feels like it would be more accurate like this. Instead of just plain old twin tails, I feel like this would be more the look. I don't know about the ones at top as well. Oh no. Nah. Just the bottom ones. So there's gonna be like this. And then there's gonna be like the base one. I do need to fix it up so it's like accurate. Then maybe like like a typical hair down. You know, like the low twin tails. I will like go through and like make them a little bit more messy after. I'm just getting the base down right now. I feel like having them both top and bottom of the hair would be a lot of better for the hair. How many bells? Yes. So that one I can merge these, I think. This one, this one, this one, and then I guess just like a standing hair down, right? I will need to even them all out because they're like different lengths right now. It's like the hairstyle changes, so does the amount of hair. Which I guess isn't like that abnormal for VTubers, but this is like one outfit, right? It's not like different outfits. Okay, so that I'm gonna say hair ends at like the butt fangs. So I'll go through and like fix it. So okay, that one's fine. Maybe like slightly shorter because it's tied a little bit like this. Just slightly shorter. Yeah. And then this one should be quite a bit shorter. Let me see. If the hair down is like this, and then it's like pulled up, it should be like this thing. So like that. And then this one is too long. So now this should be like accurate lengths. There we go. Wait, no, this one can be longer because it's there. More like that. And maybe it should be like fatter because there's like all the hair being tied in. Jingle bells, cocky smells, bells, 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 bells. That's so cute. I was thinking today I should treat myself and I should get some nice smelling like shampoo and stuff. You know, like I really like Lush, so I was thinking maybe I should get like some shampoo and Stream Assistant, hello, and body wash from Lush, and then have like a self spa day. He's in front of my camera right now. Oh, he's a bingy. Oh, he's a bingy on my drawing tablet. Yes, he is. And he's scratching my screen. Yeah. Can you hear this? Can you hear this, man? You're getting recorded right now. People can hear you scratching. They can. Oh, that's hurt. I know. Hello, I'm Kiara from New Zealand. Hello, Kiara. Welcome. I'm frozen because my cat's butt is in front of my camera. Yeah, my cat's butt is in front of the camera. Hi. Yes, I love you too. I love you very much. Yes. Thanks are so freaking needy, man. They're like little dogs. They act like dogs in a lot of ways. Like my cat's my cat's being a menace right now. They're more. I feel like they're more like dogs than cats in a lot of ways, but they still have like the positive things of cats, like stinky poops. Oh, he's knocking my camera over. Ah! Bingy, careful, careful. Okay, no, you can't go that way. Alright, he got booted off. Okay, I think I'm safe. I'm like briefly safe while he has been booted off. Now he's licking his butt. But yeah, I feel like some of the positive things about cats is like they're cute. They're cute. I think cats are cuter than dogs. I don't know, like I like both. I do like both, but I feel like the average cat is like cuter than the average dog. Dogs, I think it's like, oh, he's back. Dogs are very much like dependent on the breed. I'm frozen because there is a butt in front of my camera again. Excuse me, sir. I'm trying to draw. Hello? Why are you scratching my screen? Why? Tell me. Tell me in English. Why? Explain to me in great detail. You know what? My mind is kind of blanking though. Like, let's have a look. Pros of owning a cat versus dog. I wrote dig. Cats are often a better choice for those with less space or a busier lifestyle. I don't have either though. I mean, like, right now I got a lot of space in terms of like house and backyard. Okay, let me sit there. You're not even gonna sit there for that long. No biting cables. Are generally more independent, quieter, and less expensive to care for than dogs. I don't think... Okay, the stream assistant does not meet any of these qualities. Dogs require more time for training, exercise, and attention, but are often a more interactive and energetic companion. They can be better for more active individuals and family. Pros of owning a cat. Independence. Cats are content to entertain themselves and can be left alone for longer periods of time, making them suitable for people with busy schedules. Low maintenance. They are generally quieter, do not require walks, and are easy to litter train. Cost effective. They typically have lower overall costs, including food, toys, and vet bills. Space effective. Cats are well suited for apartment living. They require less space than a dog. What are you doing? Therapeutic benefits. The sound of a cat's purr can be calming and even therapeutic. Yeah, cats purring is like one of the most comfortable sounds. Like when you're in bed and they're like purring and you're like petting them. It's like one of the most cozy experiences, I think. I think space is kind of like a little bit of a lie because there are small dogs that are like smaller than cats, right? Obviously like Chihuahuas are very small, and then like Pomeranians are very small. They're like suitable for small spaces. I would argue that those animals are actually better in small spaces than cats because... Oh my god, my stomach was just like, oh. Anyway, I would argue that like a Chihuahua or a Pomeranian would be a better choice in a small apartment, because at least with the little dog, you can take it out to walk. You can like take it on a walk, but like the cat's entire life is confined to that small space, which isn't fair, I think. Unless you also take your cat out, which is getting more common now, but I would still say it's not like common practice to take your cat out. In terms of independence, I think a lot of people just kind of ignore their cats, and the cat like gets used to it, so like they assume that the cat is low maintenance because they don't do stuff with that cat. So the cat like is like, okay, I'm gonna just chill out, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain it, but a lot of cats like get into this routine of like not playing and stuff because their owners don't play with them. But you should play with your cat as well. Low maintenance, they're generally quieter. That is true. Cats are generally quieter. Like even the stream assistant, who's like very vocal for a cat, he's still like nothing compared to like a dog that won't shut up, right? Like dogs are like, you know, everyone's known a dog at some point that is just like, arr, 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 arr. Or you've ever had like a German Shepherd? Oh my god. Cost effective, I think that depends on the cat as well. Because Stream Assistant is not cost effective. He costs way more than my last dog. My last dog was pretty cheap to take care of. She didn't eat a lot. She did get more expensive, like, towards the end of her life, but that's just kind of like every animal, right? Like, when they're old, they need more, like, they have more requirements and stuff. I love them, but Jesus, they are. Yeah, I really, really like German Shepherds, but they're so freaking loud. And it's like they do have that, like, grunt, like, not grunty, chesty bark, but they also have that, like, that high pitch through it. It's like this layered bark that's, like, obviously a big dog, but then there's also that, like, whine through it. I don't know, German Shepherds have this, like, particular bark. It's very grating. My old dog Bill's pricey, gotta take care of it. Yeah, I used to spend, like, most of my income on my dog as she got older. Because she would, like, constantly get ear infections, and it would be, like, one ear would get... It was, like, towards the end of her life. Through most of her life, it was fine. But then, like, towards the end of her life, it was, like, one ear would get infected. I would take her to the vet, and then it would get, like, medication and everything. And then, the next year would get infected. It was like Pierce's walls, like there's nothing there. Yeah. Even though I've never had like a German Shepherd, like I've never owned one myself, I've been around a lot of them growing up. Like, a lot of family members had them, or like neighbors who were on good terms with us had them, so like I'd spend a lot of time around them and stuff. My cousin has, actually he's kind of old now. My cousin has one too, and he's a really good dog. Anyway, I don't know, there's like good and bad to like both cats and dogs. I think overall cats are easier to take care of though. And I think some people are like, oh, but if I get a small dog, it'll be like easy to take care of because it's the size of a cat. And then they end up with these crazy psycho dogs. Because they don't treat it like a dog. I hate when people do that, man. I hate when people get like a small dog and then they treat it like it's like a little toy or an accessory, and then it just turns into this crazy psycho. Still my favorite breed, but still, my favorite breed is probably Shiba. Because I like that Shibas are very cat-like. I like that Shibas they are energetic, but not to the degree of like a husky, right? Like you can take a Shiba on a walk and they'll be good. I also like that they're very clean. They like to keep themselves pretty clean. They wash themselves a lot. They're not super vocal. They're not like super vocal dogs, so they're not the kind of dog that's gonna be barking at everything going by and stuff like that. They're a good size, I think. They're pretty small, Shibas. Let me drink. They're still the size where if you have to pick it up, you can easily pick it up. Be the change, get an owl. Owls are so freaking cool, man, but they're not legal here. They're not legal here. I was actually curious, like, how owl care works and stuff. Because I went to an owl cafe in Tokyo, and I got to hold some owls, and I was like, holy shoot, owls are so cool. And then I was like, how do you actually take care of an owl, you know? So I went on this big research thing, and they're pretty interesting. They're pretty interesting animals. I think in terms of like an exotic animal though, Owl Cafe, yeah, it's like an owl. It's like this couple and they own owls. Wait, maybe we could watch a video on it while I I'll try to find the one that I went to. Let me set this up. Which Chrome? Not that one. I don't even know how many tabs I have open right now, but one tab says Gilbero. Meow. time, stream assistant. And now, Kagari, don't fall on stream and have a good day. Thank you. I'll do my best. But I'm up to like 15 already. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not up to 15. I should close my other tabs just to be safe. What even is open on Jailbreak? I know I do go to Jailbreak a lot to just if I want to do any kind of art study, it is like the best thing to use, right? Because it's so easy to navigate. It's so like tags and stuff make it so easy to be like, oh, I want this kind of pose. Like I can just look it up and then boom, I've got like a reference. Okay, no. Oh, Cafe Tokyo. I'm trying to find the one that I went to. Oh, this is it. This was like from 2 years ago though. Okay, how do I... This is the one that I went to.
This is Ellie again. Thank you for watching my video. It's been a while. How are you doing? I'm good. Here we go.
Like, wait, I gotta make it so they can see my cursor. Oh, okay. Exploring Japan with Ellie.
Today, I'm visiting the Owl Cafe Akiba Fukuro, Tokyo, one of the most popular owl cafe in Tokyo.
I think this is it anyway.
Owl means owl in Japanese. They have over 40 owls, which is one of the largest in the number of owls in single cafe. As the name suggests, it's located in Akihabara.
Yeah, it is in Akihabara. Akiba. I remember it's down like a little side bit, and you just kind of wait outside until it's your time to go in. Yeah, yeah. This, you like wait outside on the little seats here until it's your turn to go in. And it's like a couple that own it. I held what are you doing, Mr. President? And I held Sweet Potato, because you get to hold 2 owls while you're there. And I wanted to hold Takoyaki. He was like really big, but he was on break when I was there. If I see them, I'll try point them out. I don't need you to lick my mouth. No mouth licking.
And you will be required to book online before visiting. You can use the link in the description of this video.
Oops, what are you doing?
In English. Please tie it if
oh,
you
it's all
the...
I guess this is introducing more, but it went too fast, so...
120 yen, which is about $15 US. I finally could make a reservation for today, so let's go inside.
That's so cute! The couple that worked there speak like decent English too, like... So, nothing was like confusing. Oh! This is Sweet Potato. I held this owl. This is Sweet Potato. And then, the other one isn't visible yet. Baby's Pino! I love how the other one's like, what are you doing, bro? Oh, this is Sweet Potato. I held this out. It's so cute. It's so tiny as well. I think there's one that's smaller than Sweet Potato. The other one I held was Mr. President. Peanuts. I like the ones with the yellow eyes like this. I really like the like.
Keep about 40 owls inside, and each
Hola, buenas tardes.
The owls are in all sorts of size, from large ones to small tiny ones.
They look so shy. Takoyaki is usually around this place. Spring Onion, look at you, Spring Onion, you're so cute. I like the speckles here. Look at Spring Onion! I like Spring Onion. That is like a very nice looking owl. I just wanna like pet. This is Takoyaki! This is the one that I wanted to hold. He's freaking huge. He's really, really big. He looks shy here. He's like, leave me alone. Oh, babies! When I went there, there wasn't any babies. They do explain to you when you hold them. They explain like which owl likes to be touched where, like where not to touch them. So they'll say like if they like head pets or if they just want to be touched on the breast or like yeah, they do explain to you. Oh, you little baby. Yeah, I went
These
to
are
this.
also baby owls. So cute.
The baby's like, what the heck? The heck is going on? Hi, stream assistant. Baby owls. Look at him, he's snoozing. Cute. I like this face a lot. This is so cute. Hi, Kiwi, Jupiter. Ah, the streamer assistant's brother was called Jupiter. Kiwi. Honeybee. Last Samurai. Oh, I met Last Samurai. Last Samurai. Oops, oops, going down. Yeah, with the little ones, you don't have like a, with the little ones, you don't have like a thing on your hand, a glove. And then with the big ones, they'll put a glove on you. I haven't seen Mr. President. He's so cute. Sweet Potato pooped on me too as well. Sweet Potato pooped on my jacket because I went in wintertime, so I was wearing a jacket, and she pooped on my jacket.
You are allowed to hold an owl on your arm, but you will need to ask the staff to help.
Yeah, you can't just
Also,
like
it
touch
is
them or pick them up.
important to be quiet in the cafe, as owls are sensitive to sound.
You have to like
Hold on two owls, so owls might stay in the cafe. And as you can see, they are calm and quiet if you do not disturb them.
Yeah, the owners really care about the owls too, so that if you are being loud or something, they'll immediately tell you to stop. Like they'll immediately be like, no. And if you try to like interact in a way that you shouldn't, they'll immediately be like no as well. I really like that the couple are kind of eccentric in a good way. Like they're really eccentric, but they really love what they're doing, and you can tell that they really love what they're doing. Oh, also, if you're in Japan and you own an owl, they do like babysitting. So like if you have to go away or anything, they'll take care of your owl while you're away. And they'll also do like trimming for you and like if you need the nails clipped and everything, they'll do that for you if you're not comfortable doing it yourself. I believe also you can go through them as like breeders, like you can buy one of their babies, and then they'll also like do like help with vet care and everything. Gotta head out, but thanks for blessing me with the knowledge. Wise Fox Maiden. Have a good time out. Have a good time out. Thank you for stopping by. I love how their faces permanently look like that. Like, huh? Oh yeah, you can get pictures of them too. I want to see if Mr. President is there. I didn't see him. I think that's him. I think that's Mr. President. Anyway, that's like most of it. I don't think I bought any merch while I was there. Or at least I can't remember. I think I bought something, but I can't remember what it was. I don't know where it is now. So if I go back sometime, I'll have to like get proper merch. Yeah, that's like the messiness for that hair. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun going there. I liked it a lot. I wanna go. There's like a cafe in Harajuku that has a capybara and a fennec fox. I wanna go there as well. For a really long time, I wanted a fennec fox, but they are very loud. Fennecs are very loud. And foxes are a lot of fun. Yeah, welcome back. I think if I had like the space and everything, I would love to have an Arctic fox, but I don't really see that being a thing in my life. Like, you know, like if you had a property that had like a lot of space that you could build like an enclosure for it, and like so, you know, like an enclosure that was safe for it but also provided like the enrichment that it needed, then I think it would be really cool to have an Arctic fox. But that's more like a dream thing, you know what I mean? Not like something I actually aspire for. Cause I don't really want a big property. If I was ever gonna own a house, I don't even think I would want like a backyard. Cause then you're gonna take care of it, you know? Maybe like a little patch of land around it so you could do like some decorating, but like a huge backyard that you gotta like mow the lawns, make sure everything's kept well and stuff. Cause we have a pretty big backyard here, and I don't have to mow the lawns because my dad does it. But I imagine if I owned the property, I'd be like, nah, this sucks. Okay, made the hair messy. I do kinda wanna keep the little, like, side messy bit. Mowing does suck indeed. Yeah, I agree. So if I ever owned a property, I wouldn't want to own like a big bit of land where I had to do that. Can't wait to start replacing all this European grass with native flora. Really? I do know that's why I favor renting a place since I don't have to mow. Yeah. Mowing is like a pain in the butt. Also, if you have like a lot of garden and stuff, you gotta like maintain it. Well, I guess you don't have to, but then it's like, well, what's the point of having all this garden and stuff if you don't maintain it? You know what I mean? Okay, skirt? Should I make this down a little bit shorter, or should I keep it like the same length? If Twitch didn't bring through, you know how Twitch brought through that rule that like you can't show hips? I would have loved to have had, you know how Shrine Maiden outfits can have like the exposed hip part hair? I would have loved to have that, but then Twitch brought through that freaking rule that you can't show your hip, which is so weird because it's like, why the hip? Out of all things you can't show, why hips? There's a rule on Twitch that on your VTuber model, you can't expose your hips. Like, the hips have to be covered. Legislation passed there recently to allow native plants to propagate. Now it's just a matter of getting the time to rip it all. Oh, interesting. VTubers doing it all the time. You'll probably notice that even ones that are like kind of exposed, the hip itself is covered in some way. Because there are a lot of people that like push the limit, but there's still like the actual hip is covered. It is different if it's in VR chat. If it's a 3D model in VR chat, it doesn't count. And I believe if you were at, like, if the model is, like, at the beach or something, it doesn't. There's, like, some things a way, like, to get around it, but the general consensus is that your hips shouldn't be exposed. How they applied are ridiculous. Yeah, it's really weird, right? Like, I think... maybe have like leggings underneath. That's true, I could do that and then just be like, to put it back up. That is true. I could like get around it by having leggings, I guess. Because it's not. I think though, I think they do have rules where it's like, I would have to reread it. I know you're not allowed under boob exposed. Hips are not. There's like a rule chart that they made for it. Also, Great Light Movies, welcome back. Hips are too lewd, we cannot look at them. Okay, Twitch models focus on covering specific body parts in all streams, and those, including those using VTuber avatars. Key rules are cover genitalia and buttocks. For female-presenting individuals, cover nipples and underbust. Also cover the entire area from the hips to the bottom of the pelvis and buttocks. So basically, if I re-debut and I'm like, I'm a Shota, I'm a boy, I could just be like a straight-up lolly model with my boobs out and be like, yeah, it's fine, I'm a boy. I think this is the guide. I think this is the general guide. Which shows what's acceptable and what's not. Blessing, your blessing of today shall be comfortable clothes indoors. You shall have comfortable indoors. The rules are really dumb. I do think for 3, I think if you are a real flesh human and you are at the beach, then they allow it. A bathing half naked on stream. I think if you're at the beach, then they're more lax on it, like or a hot pool or whatever. Then it kind of, this is just like I'm at home or I'm a VTuber like model. But I believe if you are at a place that allows more risque, go to the beach. It's freaking storming here. I'm not going to the beach. Go touch grass and sand. 3 is just I'm at home modeling. Let me just. I do remember like when the like hot tub streams were like meta and like everyone was doing hot tub streams. I think this was kind of a way to like call that a little bit. But yeah, I think don't hate the player, hate the game, right? Like the girls like pushing boundaries and stuff. They're just trying to get some bag, you know? It's not like their fault that Twitch allows this. I think Twitch needs to be like more like this is okay, this is not. And then if people are like pushing boundaries, like, you know, there's always gonna be those people that are like, well, you said this is okay, so I'm just gonna like push it to as far as I can, and then when you say no, it's not okay, I'm gonna make a big outcry about it. They just need to be like, nope, this is the line, this is what's okay, this is not what's okay. I do think, like years ago, they basically said no one could be topless. Like if you were a man or woman, you couldn't be topless. And then they like revoked that, and they were like, yeah, it's fine to be topless if you're a guy. I think they should just like ban that. Just be like, no, it's not okay to be topless. Man or woman, you can't be topless. And then just be like, nope, you can't show this. And then when people try to like argue like, oh, but I wear this in my daily life, it's fine, then they should just be like, it's fine if you wear this in your daily life, it's just not okay on our website. I think they should just be like more cutthroat with it. Twitch matriarch resume oppress anime girls because the real host can't handle the competition. I don't think that's it. It's just like I'm just trimming my nail real quick. How do I word this? I think a lot of people get on the like the thought train that VTubers get it worse than real people. But at the same time, you gotta realize, like, if you're a VTuber and you're exposing parts of your body that are banned on Twitch, you made that conscious decision to have the model have that, and then you never fixed it along the way. Like, even if you aren't the artist, you could have told the artist, oh, I can't show this, could you please cover this so that the model doesn't show this? And then when the rigging was done, you could have said like, oh, this can't be shown, so could you please fix it so the rig doesn't show this? You know, like, you made those conscious steps along the way. Whereas like a real person, if you're wearing a skirt and it like flips up by mistake and shows something that it shouldn't show, you didn't make that choice. Like, arguably, like, quote, you didn't make that choice. Because I know there are people that, whoops, tee, you know, like, obviously that happens. But at the same time, it also can happen that it was a mistake. You didn't wear those clothes to, like, show something that you shouldn't have shown. It just accidentally happened. Like, you tripped over, or you weren't thinking, and you bent over in a way that shouldn't have shown something, but it did. And then you could argue, well, maybe you should wear shorts under your skirt so that that doesn't happen. Like, yeah, maybe you should, but not everyone, like, thinks that immediately, right? Not everyone immediately thinks, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna bend over in the stream and, like, something's gonna show that shouldn't show. Everyone should wear diapers. Yeah, we should all become, like, diaper streamers. I was reading Kagari has chill takes, thank you. Welcome, KG. So long as Twitch isn't actively suppressing a group of people, I don't think it should be treated that big of a deal. It's just an unfortunate compromise. Yeah, I think, like, the state of it right now is, like, the result of our own actions, essentially. It's like the result of our own actions for, like, pushing boundaries and constantly being like, is this okay? Is this okay? And then, like, taking it that little step further each time until people have to be like, no, this isn't okay. You know? So I think it's just kind of like, that's the state of it right now. Mandatory burqa for every Twitch streamer, especially overweight men, real spirited men. I mean, that could be overweight woman too. I think we should not have double standards. I think if it applies to one, it should apply to the other. Oh my god, how horrible would that be if it was like, if you weigh over a certain weight, then you have to wear a burqa on the stream. Like, what the hell? That would be insane. Imagine too, because like some people can be like say you're like trying to think of, like, say you're like 120 kgs, right? And you're like 5 foot. Of course, that's very overweight for like a 5 foot person, right? But if you're like 6'2" and you're like jacked, that's not overweight at all, right? But imagine if they're just like, no, doesn't matter. If you weigh over 100 kgs, you gotta put on the burqa. Doesn't even matter if you have a V2 model. If you're over 100 kgs in real life, you have to put on the burqa. Get in the burqa. laid some logs in my diary. Oni-chan, I shit myself again. I need a pee. I'm gonna go pee. Hold on. They had to redefine BMI recently due to the existence of skinny fat. Yeah, skinny fat is just like you're skinny but you have no muscle. So yeah, you're slim but you're actually like you're not toned or anything. Okay, I'm gonna pee real quick. I'll be right back. I still haven't had my morning piss, so I'll be right back.
具が大きい大きめ野菜のビーフカレー。僕ここが気になるんですよ。本当に？新技術スーパー2000。みんなで行ってみよう。アートネイチャー。お電話ください。男と女。大将。北の町恋の味。うまいっしょ。
古くから伊勢神宮への初詣は敬意を込め初伊勢と呼ばれておりました。初春近鉄特急で初伊勢、お得な切符でどうぞ。
おせちもいいけどカレーも。
具が大きい。
カップヌードル日清
300g680 円。脂身が多いわね。見た
見た。
手軽で簡単。
はいはい。金棒の葛根湯です。風邪のひき始めはこれですよね。胃に優しくて風に漢方ってね。はい母さん。
金棒の葛根湯液新発売。
Alright, I'm back. Oh, lewd tubers already left, do they really? It depends like what you mean by lewd tuber. Because some people say lewd tuber just because they're not like safe for work. I'm hilarious. Am I? Am I a funny guy? Twitch is gonna put me on the front page. You have to apply to that, I think. You have to apply to be on the front page. And then they'll like reject you, well they won't. Maybe they'll let you go. I don't think I don't think I'm like consistent. Oh, oops. I don't think I'm consistent enough to be on the front page. Well, I guess I've been like streaming more actively lately, right? I think. Front page seems like a cut. So that's good for like some things, right? Like I think if you were doing like a partner push and you're like almost there and you like apply and then you get accepted, that would be really good. That would be really good to get on the front page as you're like going for partner. But yeah, I don't know. It just I need to look at a reference for showing Scott. Those YouTubers who show stuff are showing all it on separate sites. So nice is still present in all 5 of them. Oh, you mean like NSFW streamers. Partner seems really hard. I think it depends, right? Like I think if you are pushing for it and you're actively making effort to reach partner, and you have something going for you, right? Like say I'm trying to think of how to word this. Like, I think it's easier if you're a girl to get partner as a woman VTuber. As like a girl VTuber, I think it would be easier to get partner. And I think if you have like a niche that you're really good at, like say you're a lolly VTuber and you're really pushing that, like yep, I'm a lolly and I am really like how do I word this? Catering to that niche. I'm not really sure if I would say lolly VTuber is a niche, but you get what I mean. Like you're like really in that role kind of thing, and all your content is centered around being like emoto VTuber. So you do like emoto ASMR, emoto just chatting streams where you like kayfabe and everything like that. I don't think it would be that hard. It's just like you gotta have like a plan of action, right? Just simply showing up and being like, hey, I'm here to stream, that's not gonna get you a partner, which is essentially what I do, right? I'm not I'm like including myself in that, because I essentially just show up and I'm like, hey, it's me kind of thing. I haven't like really put the groundwork into like grow my stream. It has to be treated as a full-time business venture. It's not like a full-time business venture, because I think if you aren't making the money that a full-time job would, then treating it like a full-time job is probably not the best choice. But yes, it does have to be treated a bit more seriously. We had to chill. I mean, partner would be nice. It would be nice, of course. But this year has mostly been about me bouncing back. So I haven't been like really growing. Hasn't necessarily been the forefront of my the forefront of like what I'm trying to do. It's mostly just trying to get back to like a good place where I can consistently do stuff. Because last year was kind of a flop for like working and stuff like that. I was super burnt out, right? Like I was super burnt out. I wasn't really able to do like this skirt is not coming out how I want it. I was like super burnt out last year. So like this year was like a year to take a step back, kind of like reset everything, lay the groundwork to a healthier mental going forward. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Has been a renewal of mental health. Yeah, essentially that. Penta! Konnichiwa. It's been like a year of like getting back on the grind, but like in a healthy way, and like laying all the groundwork to be in a good spot. Yeah, it's been great getting to see you stream more, yeah. Streamer, your midsection is the fan. Wait, it's still there. Look, it's still there. Don't worry, it's still there. Thank you, Doc. Thank you. Hi, Kagi. Hi, Sealander. Welcome back. But yeah, it's like I've been so happy streaming again. I've been like having a lot of fun. I don't have like all these other pressures on me, so being able to just like stream for longer times, be happier all streaming. Yeah, it's been great. But I do know that like I do also have to like work on other stuff, right? Like I gotta get back into actually making money and stuff. So I've been like somewhat starting to work on doing that again, and like just slowly coming back to doing stuff outside of stream too. Yeah. Did the tail really cover it? Like, hit it? How the frick do I draw a skirt? I need to look at like a let's look at like This isn't how I want it. I can hear a bird outside going. Well, this person did like a 3D model and they really broke down every little detail, how they made it. If you don't fit into a niche, then you create your own niche. Sometimes it can be really hard to like... I know for some people, it's like really hard to figure out like, what is my niche? You know what I mean? Like, I've seen a lot of people stream... Oh god. I mean, I guess there is an audience for it, right? But like... I think I'm not... I don't have the right mentality to be a pole streamer. I'll just say that. I'm not the right VTuber for that. If I was trying to do that, then I really would be a grifter, cause... yeah. There are enough of those? Yeah, I guess. That would be a nightmare. Yeah. I just don't share a lot of opinions that Paul has. Paul is like really on the extreme side of things too. Like, it'll take one thing and then it'll just be like, let's just crank it up, right? Let's just crank it up. Let's dial it up all the way. No, that looks fat. Go out, sleep. I don't want to go out. I don't want to be like cancel off the internet. Turn it up to 11 and break the knob off. And then keep coming back. Maybe I come back to the skirt. No, we can't come back to the skirt. That's like the thing that I need to draw right now. Okay, maybe I draw more like a school skirt. This is like this, and then I'm not trying to get chased off the internet. I think too, like, it would be such a bad idea because even if I tried to be like, I say some horrible stuff, right? And then I get canceled off the internet, and then I try to come back as someone else. My voice is so recognizable. Like, even if I, like, pitched up, I can't really pitch down as well as I can pitch up, I would say. Like, I'm better at going up than down. My down range is not very down. So, like, even if I tried to come back as, like, someone different, I would speak and immediately be, like, outed. Like, I would, like, say something and then I'd be like, oh, it's you, that idiot that, like, said all this horrible stuff and got cancelled off the internet. I wanted to recommend being a weeb streamer, but it's already a niche. Old school weebs from... That was 2000 or a rarity. What do you mean? I mean, I'm pretty weeb. I moved to Japan. I went and lived in Japan for a while, so I'm pretty up there on the weeb scale. There are like a couple of things I will like to introduce them. But I gotta wait until that side project is more ready. I linked this from a different model that I drew, so I'm gonna see how this looks. That's the ultimate weeb move. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I just gotta fix it up till it actually fit. No. There aren't enough retro PlayStation gamers? I have a couple of games in mind for after Halloween month. For after Halloween month. I think there are a lot of people who think there are a lot of people I know that will be like, oh, if I play retro games, that's a niche that I can be in, right? But then they don't actually like retro games. I have seen that happen before, so they like burn out. I think if you are gonna like cater to a niche, it has to be something you actually enjoy rather than just like to grow an audience. I do think trying to be a variety streamer like right off the bat isn't a good idea either, because there's like a dime a dozen of like people just playing whatever they want, right? Like you gotta find like some kind of thing that you can fit into. And then not every day will it be the thing that you want to do, but you can either take a break that day, or you can like take a break that day and come back to it another day, or like just power on through it. I guess. But I think like if you like I think branding is really important too. You gotta have like a strong brand as a VTuber at least. Needs to play Pokemon. I think my capture card should be arriving today, and if it does, I really want to play Pokemon, because I even freaking have on my desk right here, right next to me, Pokemon ZA. I've been waiting since release date to play this on stream. Variety streaming can be a bit more intensive, I believe. Yeah, because as a variety streamer, it's like I've only got a Switch one. But as a variety streamer, personally, and I think this like speaks to most people. If I am gonna watch a streamer, then I want to know what I'm gonna show up to, right? Like say like for myself, if you come to my stream, you're probably gonna expect that I'm gonna, oh my gosh, loud. You're gonna expect that there's gonna be a cat interrupting the stream at some point, right? Like that's just, it's common. The cat interrupts. You're gonna expect that I'm gonna go on some like yapping tangent at some point. That happens a lot. You expect that most of the time I'm playing retro, but lately I've been playing a couple of other things that aren't really retro. But they've been like horror related, or if I've said I play Pokemon. You're gonna expect my voice, I guess. Like you're gonna expect like just certain qualities about me, right? If that suddenly like was like not consistent, then it would be like, okay, well what is this stream? You know, like what is this stream? I mean, there are streamers that do play a variety of things and you don't know what they're gonna play. Like you show up because you're like, oh, what are we gonna do today? But there is actually some there is still some consistency in their streams. Like I don't want to like name names, right? But I will say there's a VTuber that I watch, and you basically never know what she's gonna play. Like you show up to her stream, you don't know what she's gonna play. She will just put on what she wants to play that day. However, you can say that probably what she's gonna play is gonna be something that came out recently, or it's gonna be something that's popular recently. She already has a decent audience size, so it doesn't really matter if like, I don't know, like 10 to 30 people don't show up for that stream, because she's already got like a decent audience size. She's already built that. And you know each stream what her personality is gonna be, and what you're kind of in for. Like you're in for a lot of her chatting or being her. You know what I mean? Like there is still like a consistency there. There is still a consistency there. Even if it seems like it's random, there is still like this consistency in their variety streams. I do think that is quite important. Oh, the horror of Pokemon and Digimon. For Digimon games, I've only ever played all the Digimon games on the stream. I freaking love Digimon World. Digimon World 1 is like one of my favorite games of all time. I really want to play Pokemon... not Pokemon, Digimon 2001 on stream. It's like a game that I played as a kid, and I always got stuck, and I never knew like how to get past a certain point. I didn't own it. Like we would hire it every like we would hire it so much, and then yeah, I would always get stuck at this certain point. I didn't know what to do, so I really want to finish that game because I never experienced like the finished part. Hire it? No, as a kid I would hire it. Oh, renting it. Yeah, I guess renting it. Hire, rent, same thing. We would rent it, yeah. Yeah, I've never like seen the end or anything. It's got such a freaking cute style. I need to show you guys. I need to show you. Game. Wait, is it 2002 maybe? Digimon. It's got two names. I didn't have it as Digimon World 3. I had it as the European release. But the style is like... it's really cute. Hold on. This is like the style of it. Like that's Guilmon! That's Guilmon! Yippee! Hi, how are you? Boobies. Boobies good. With Veemon on the cover? Yeah, but I had the PAL version, so it wasn't called Digimon World 3. It was called like Digimon 2000 or something like that. Yeah, it wasn't Digimon World 3 here. Digimon World 2003 in Europe and Australia. Yeah, the Digimon World 3 was like the North American release, and then the PAL version was 2003. But yeah, I never finished this game, and I've always wanted to see like what the story was and everything, so I would love to play this after like next month. And then I also want to play Pokemon Sapphire, but I also really want to play the Neopets game, PlayStation game. I never played the Neopets PlayStation game. And it looks so freaking cute, man. It looks so cute. Let me like find... There's actually a few PlayStation games. There's like the PlayStation 2 game, there's a PlayStation 1, there's a few Neopets like console games. I didn't know they existed either. If I knew they existed like back in the day, I would have had a hernia. I would have been like, holy heck, we need this. There's like a cheek. I really like Neopets, by the way. How cute is this? Look at the cheek and his freaking chef hat. So cute. I think the one that I'm playing first though is a PS2 game. And you're this guy. Hold on. I don't know why they made him stand on like two legs in the game, because in actual Neopets, he's like a full. Oh, that's big. He's a He's a four-legged dog. Well, wolf dog. And then like in the game, he's on 2 legs. But I don't know. That's like not the point. Anyway, that's the one I want to play. It's the PlayStation 2. Neopets PlayStation. However, could we tell? Oh, that I like Neopets? Inconsistency. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they did that. I would love to do like an actual Neopets stream someday, but the like real servers are like really blocked and I don't even want to get into them. I want to play on the private servers like Grundo. But I don't have like a... I'm not invited. We need like an invite code and stuff. I don't remember if it was Neopets or something else that had your stuffed animals that get summoned into a browser. It might have been Neopets. The digital animator didn't bother to get the 4-legged walk to like, so just borrowed the skeleton. I think it was like it's absolutely like a design choice because he's like a quadruped really, but they like clearly modeled this model to be like humanoid because he's got like arms rather than like paws. I mean, it's still cute. It's still cute. When I was growing up, I had a side bunny. A yellow side bunny. Oh, you were thinking of Webkins? I never played Webkins, actually. I was, like, really, really into Neopets. And, yeah. But I never played Webkins. I forgot what I was saying. I need to get rid of the hair for now. Dash the body, the face, detail. There we go. I need to see what I'm doing. Pull up my own reference. I did a lot of reading of animal books as a kid. Me too. I used to really love this book called Vajek Paw. It's about a cat, and yeah, it was really good. I'd have to reread it to know how I like feel about it now. But I liked it a lot. It was a black cat, and he came from like a hoarding situation, and then he escaped like the what do you call it? Like the people coming in to like rescue them. He got away from that. I don't think they were good people though. I think they were like coming in to like euthanize them all. He got away, and then he was like he was out in the wilderness, so to speak. And yeah, it was just like his life like adjusting to being a feral cat. Well, a stray cat, not a feral. Yeah, and like the friends he made and like that kind of thing. I really liked that book. I did read Warrior Cats, but I didn't like super get into Warrior Cats. I think I read like one book of Warrior Cats, but I was like already into like Bojack, so I never like super got into Warrior Cats. Stream assistant's being a little ham right now. He's asleep in his tower. I'll try play with him after stream though, so that he's like had attention and stuff today. Try to like maybe more like this? You doing a second gaming stream? Yeah, Probably continue Saya later tonight, but if the capture card arrives, then I'll play Pokemon tonight and I will Saya tomorrow. Because I will not be able to hold back on playing Pokemon. I've been waiting already, so I'll be like, I waited enough. I've been playing it, it's pretty fun. I am so... I had ordered like a capture card and everything to like be able to play on release day, right? And then the capture card didn't ship from where it was supposed to ship, and then it arrived finally and it didn't work, and yeah, it was like a whole... It's been like such a pain in the butt. Maybe it would be better to do like the Lolly Toggle on this model, because then I can do it within Live 2D, and then it's like set up for like every time I want to do a new outfit, I do it like at the same time, right? So then it's like, if I do like a sundress, then there's like the Lolly version and the non-Lolly version, but it's like there from the get-go, if that makes sense. This is from when I shrunk them all a bit. I gotta get rid of that layer. Don't need that. Because I would be doing that in Live 2D, I wouldn't be doing that like in the drawing. Because like the main things that I think like the main things would be like shrink the body like slightly, and then make the boobs gone and the head a little bigger, and then it's like boom, it's a lolly, right? Do the commissions? Not at the moment. If I want to get a regen code so I can like do commissions through there rather than like direct contact. I think I'd rather do it through regen. But I don't think like anytime soon, I'll do commissions. I gotta go at my own pace. I'm not ready yet. One random note is I trimmed all my nails to be short recently, and they get so dirty like so quickly when my nails are short. I don't understand, like it's supposed to be the opposite way. It's supposed to be like when your nails are long they get dirty. But it's like being the opposite. Is that your main source of income? Not at the moment, no. It was, but not at the moment. Oh my gosh. It should be not, like, shouldn't it be like when your nails are long they get dirty quicker because like stuff gets caught under them? I always find when my nails, not like super long, I don't like having super long nails, but like past the skin, right? When it goes like past the skin, I find that they don't get that dirty. But then like when it's like shorter than the skin, let me just draw it. If this is my finger, at the moment my nail is like that, right? No, not that short. My nail is like that, and it gets way dirtier like this than it does when it's like this. And I don't understand, because it's supposed to be like dirtier when it's long, right? But it's like dirtier when it's like this, so I don't get it. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Your finger is nearly as big as my head. I know, I'm working on it. It's a condition. Could be due to the nail edge catching any gunk and falling off, while shoulder is more captured, maybe. I don't have dirty fingers, I just clean them. I know I keep saying it, but we need to do like a hand cam stream again soon, because I got stuff that I gotta do on stream. Yeah, I think like stuff must get like jammed when it's short. I think that must be it. I'm not gonna do any like special toggles to begin with on the model. I'll just do like the other than the hair, I guess. Time to sleep, Otsukagi. Bye, Andre. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. The tail. I'm not sure if I should reuse my old tail. I'm not sure if I should reuse my old tail. But I think I might. Or I'll add the tail later. Do the little hay. Why not two tails? You're a kitsune, right? Well, kitsune just means fox. It just means fox. I know a lot of time in English it's like turned into like magic. Like magical being. I didn't deny what. Wait, what didn't I deny? What didn't I deny? Big feet? Or big hands? I don't have very big hands, to be honest. Fox spirits are interpreted differently depending where you are in Asia. Yeah, well, kitsune in Japanese just means fox, but there is no different word for like magical fox versus like fox. Like there's no different word for it. So in English we usually interpret the word kitsune as like magical creature fox, you know? Yeah, fox is fox. All foxes are magical. They're magical in the sense of they are very luxurious animals. They're very, very beautiful. But not in terms of like casting magic. You know? Put this little guy over here. There is Inari no, a named fox yokai. Inari is like a fox that is under God. So there's like kitsune and there's also like Inari. They're slightly different. I feel it in Johnson. I like how they cackle. I love the like. I love that sound so much. Even Inari is more a specific type of fox, so fox theory. Yeah, Inari is like a fox that's like way like more specific than just kitsune. The deity would be Oinari or Inari Okami? Not necessarily. Generic, thank you. Thank you for the 10,000 bits. Arigato. Oh, you just got the bell? Did you just get the bell? Inari is like also like a kind of like a fox that's like with God, right? Like a fox that's with God. Oinari would be like putting it higher up, I guess, like, and then Okami would be like, it basically just means God. Like Okami just means, well, Okami just means God. A fellow gold bell. We got another one. We got another gold bell. Let me do it too. Gold bells unite. Thank you so much, Generic. Thank you. Then I just need 2 bells. 2 bells. Here. Yoink. 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 Alright. When our powers combine, we make noise. I think it was like sketch. Kitsune Japan. Thing Japan. That is so me though. I am so like that. I am very much thing Japan. Grr. Silver bells. I actually like silver more than gold, but I love yellow eyes. Oh, that's one thing I meant to do today. I meant to get the eyes done today so I can see what the eyes would look like on this model too, like if I update the eyes again. I remember the fun PowerPoint in my debut. My debut was so funny. I like made the PowerPoint and then I presented the PowerPoint after making it. Yellow cat eye look. Yeah, I do want to bring, because originally when I made Kagi, I wanted the cat eye pupils, because foxes have the slit pupils like cats. Let me find a picture. But then I made the Moe model, and you can't really bring that in. I tried different ways, and it just kind of wasn't working. So I was like, okay, I'll scrap it for now, and then when I make like another model, I'll bring it back in. But Arctic fox vorpals. Yeah, you can see here that foxes have slit pupils. Like cats. And I want that to be in 2.0. Should have it as a toggle? No, it's like part of the design, it's just it didn't work on the 2000s style. Like the 2000s art style doesn't really have the room for it. So do Fennec Fox. Yeah, I think it's like a fox thing in general. I think like all foxes have it. Or like all true foxes, I should say, because there are like there are foxes that are not like quote true foxes. I never realized that for some reason. I love slit eyes, it looks dangerous. Same, I really love them. They're really pretty. Oh my gosh, look how cute this picture is. Look how cute this is. It's like doing such a like cheeky grin. Cheeky grin. It's so cute. Fox race, isn't it? It's like the true. I think there's like. Okay, the 12 true foxes are the Cape Fox, Arctic Fox, Blended. Oh, this is like too small. I'm gonna bring it up on stream. It's smug aura mocks me. It knows what you bookmarked. There we go. I freaking love these guys, by the way. These are one of my favorite foxes. Okay, Arctic Fox, Blandford's Fox, Bengal Fox, Cape Fox, Cossack Fox, Fennec Fox, Kit Fox, Pale Fox, Red Fox, Rupel's Fox, Swift Fox, and Tibetan Sand Fox. Have they seen what I look like in summer? That is one thing that I have been on the fence about. I have been on the fence about doing a summer Kagi versus like a winter Kagi, because I freaking love summer Arctic foxes. I really, really love how scrungly they are. They're so freaking cute. It's so cute, man. It's like, let me find a good picture. The only problem is, like, it's about to be summer for me, like, right now. It would be, like, summer coat. Let me find, like, a fully shedded one, right? Like, the shed. A lot of these pictures are still, like, mid-shed. It's not, like, all the fur is gone. Okay, this is a decent picture. This is our Arctic fox in the summer. So not all of them go black. There are ones that are like still white fur or like partially white fur, but they are like very different looking. Face reveal. No, this isn't me. No. This one isn't me. I'll let you know when it's me. I don't know who this guy is. There's also like this where it's like partially it's like gray and white. But there are ones that are white and then there are ones that are like completely black in the summer, but they look way different. So I had toyed with the idea of like maybe short black hair for summer and then like long white hair in the winter. But then it's like a really big design difference, right? It's like completely different looking. So cute! So cute! And it's about to be summer for me, so it would be like the summer coat. Let me change into something better. That would be so cute. Wait, no, this is like a perfect like picture. Let me change into something better. It's so cute. I really love Arctic foxes. I love like all their little scrungly bits. Scrungly attire. Look. They're so funny. They're so funny in the summer. Motorbike going by outside. So much floof. It's like Fubuki and Kurakami. Kind of, yeah, because Fubuki is like I think she's like canonically like a snow fox, not specifically an Arctic fox. She's like a fantasy fox. I really like the mid shed though. The mid shed is like really funny. Like, huh? Yeah, snow fox, yeah. Cause I think in Japanese it's hyoko. I forget what the word is. Japanese word for Arctic fox. Hokkyo kitsune. And Fubuki doesn't use that as her description, so she's not an Arctic fox. She's like a fantasy fox. Oh, which reminds me, I bought this Mio figure like 2 years ago, I think, and it just shipped today. I completely forgot that I even bought it. And it like just shipped today. It's like a Mio. Let me see if I got a picture of it. Where's the like where I ordered? It looks like it's wearing a hooded coat. That would be kind of fitting because I really like fluffy clothes. Okay, I can't even see it in my order list. It's so far back. I got a shipped thing. Wait, what email did I use? What email did I use to buy it? Do any of you have that problem where you have like multiple emails for different things and then you forget which one you used? Okay, I found it. It is... not saving. I gotta yoink it. I gotta take a screenshot and then. Congrats on 666, thank you! Scrunkly. This one. I bought this like 2 years ago, and then, it finally shipped. It finally shipped. You use Thunderbird? I gotta swap like what I use for emails and stuff. I'm just being lazy. I also gotta stop using Chrome, because Chrome is terrible, man. I think it was like 2 years, or like a year and a half. Maybe like a year and a half ago. I think there's a Fubuki one as well. I think. 'Took me 4 weeks to get something I ordered. Damn, shipping kinda suck. Fubuki. I wanna see if there's a Fubuki one. Let's see. Oh yeah, there is. There's like a Fubuki one as well. I should get this one as well so they can be together. This one. I love Fubuki's updated model. I know it's not like new anymore, but you know, like the reiteration of her original model, it's so freaking cute. Not that old Fubuki wasn't cute, it's just like the new model like takes it to the next level. It's newish. The updated one of her old model. I mean, it's so cute. I like how chubby the cheeks look, like the new Buki. Yeah, the new Buki is really cute. The artist did a good job. I know some people were like not too impressed with it because it made her look like younger, I guess, than the old model, but I didn't think it was like younger in a bad way. It still like looked enough like the old model that it was like, yeah, this is still Fubuki, but it wasn't like drastic. Oh look, here's a lineup of all of them. Here's all of them. Cute and money model. I don't know. I was pleasantly surprised, but I thought it was nicely done, and I thought it looked more unique than her like her model siblings, I guess. Okay. I did want to get the eyes done today, so that I can try them on this model too. Sketch. And then we can try them live and see if it works or not. Eyes. Wait, how big is this model? This is like 100%. It's big enough. It's fine. It's fine. How big actually is it? Like 8,000 tall. 8,000 pixels tall. I think that's fine. Watching Kagari draw almost makes me want to try learn Blender again. You should! You should. Blender is a lot of fun. And there's so much resources out there to like learn Blender, you know? I'm not fantastic at Blender, but I can do some stuff in Blender. Like I can make a functioning model. I just can't make like a fantastic model. Like there's like using it right, and then there's like being able to like perfect what you're working on, I guess. So I know how to like make a model and like not make it huge poly, but I'm not like able to like do like fancy shaders and stuff like that like I see other people do, or like optimize things, and like I can't do that. I don't know why, but I just remember Con from Tokyo Ravens. Tokyo Ravens. The name is familiar. Tokyo Ravens Con. Oh, her! She's so cute. There's like the gif of her, like, the really cute gif of her with like the tail wag. And then there's the one where she's like shy. There's like quite a few gifs of her that are really cute actually. But Con is very cute. Have you ever seen, what's it called? Kokuri-san? I forget what the whole thing is. Kokuri-san. Google Kokuri-san. I really like his fox form. His fox form is so freaking cute. In the opening song too, when he's dancing as a fox. Him. Look at him as a fox. It's so cute. It's so freaking cute. I really like it. Wait, I got a cuter picture. Clean, clean, clean. Look at him. So cute. I haven't watched this one forever, but it's really cute. It's a really cute show. He's kind of like a house husband as a fox. But, yeah. I liked the style they used for him a lot. Hong Kong. So adorable. My eyes. I can hear the stream assistant cleaning himself. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I wanna order some nice smelling soap and stuff. Usually around Halloween and everything, Lush has like special stuff being sold, right? Oh, that's right. They had like Hello Kitty ones that I wanted to buy too. I really want to get the Hello Kitty bath bomb. I gotta change this to be layer only. Reference layer, selected layer. The reason why I'm doing it like this is because when I go to like animate it in Live 2D, this part of the eye is gonna be where the eye is closed. So like when the eye's closed, it's gonna be more like that. And then this part of the eye is gonna like fold up into it, so it's like hidden. Like you can kind of see like when I blink, right? It's like the corner goes in like. I don't know how to describe it, but the corner of the eye like folds down into the eye as well. That's usually how you make like Live 2D eyes blink. Here we go. Even happens but blink. There was like something that happened the other day, like in real life, and I was with Auntie Fox, and it happened, and I was like, and she went as well. It made me laugh because she's never heard it before, but she was like Oh, I remember what it was. Okay, we were at the supermarket, right? We were at the supermarket, and these two like teenage girls looked in front of us. And they were both wearing like white pants, and I don't think either of them realized that they were like very see-through at the back. So they were both wearing black underwear under their white pants, and you could see like everything. So we were in an aisle. Yeah, we were like in an aisle. I think we were picking out like cat food or something like that. And then these two like teenage girls walked in front of us, kind of like cutting us off as we were like turning to like keep walking. They like walked in front of us, kind of like cutting us off. And you could just see like everything, and I was like, and then Auntie Fox was like, It made me laugh because I did it without even thinking, right? It was just like the natural response was just like, and then she did it too, and I thought it was really cute. But yeah, Foresight is not 2020. Yeah, with white pants, you really gotta wear like either like skin colored underwear under or white underwear. I think skin color would probably be safer. Or I don't know, just wear white pants that are like thicker so it's not gonna show. Auntie Fox is great, she is. She's gone to her friend's. Her friend's birthday is this week. And she hasn't been able to visit her because she doesn't live in the same city. She's like 5 hours away, so she's driving there today. She's probably still driving right now, actually. She hasn't been able to go visit her because she had an old dog, right? And she didn't want to leave him while he was like really old. She wanted to wait until he had passed away to like travel and stuff. But where her friend lives, they grow cherries, and it's cherry. I think it's about to be cherry season, so I'm hoping she managed to get some cherries because that would be really yum. The Aussies and Kiwis share the same children's song. I would say we share a lot of the same children's songs. It's strange because like we are really close like country-wise, and like you can go live in Australia without essentially I'm a resident in Australia just from being a New Zealand citizen. Like I don't need a visa or anything like that. I am like a Australian resident just from being a New Zealander, right? I can do most things that citizens can do, but then culturally there are a lot of differences. Like, after living in both, there are quite a lot of differences culturally. This is just the first stream of the day. There'll be a later stream as well. It's just stream 1. Among the gum trees, what's it called? I think we have our own ones too, but we do like sing like the generic ones, like we obviously a lot of the Wiggles ones, Kookaburra. Second stream is gonna be more at the normal hour, like at nighttime. It's gonna be at nighttime. This is just like first stream because Auntie Fox is away at the moment, so I have more free time to stream. It's a little bit difficult to stream when family is home because... Oh my god, I just remembered a dream I had. I just remembered I had a dream that I was streaming and Auntie Fox started like screaming out my name, and you could hear it in the background, and like I muted really fast and I went out to see like what was wrong, and then in the dream all she was like asking is if I wanted a coffee or something really like normal. I was like, why were you screaming that? I'm streaming at the moment, you know? And then she's like, oh, I'm sorry. And then I came and I sat back down, and then in the dream she started screaming again, and I was like, what? Why are you screaming? I'm streaming, like don't scream. And then she was like, oh, I forgot. And that was the whole dream, and she's never done anything like that. But like I don't think I realized it was a dream until just now. I think my brain just kind of like pushed it to the side, like, oh yeah, I guess that happened. And like, just now I realized it was a dream. That was the real dream. Yeah, there was like, it was just like really normal apart from that. Oops. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it can be a little bit difficult to stream when family is home because if Auntie Fox is home, I never know if Dad is gonna show up or not. And my dad will like... my dad will just be like... Hey! And like walk into my room and like, you know, like call my name and stuff. Sometimes, Auntie Fox will as well. I've tried to explain like, just you know, don't do that because I don't want to get doxxed or anything like that, but they don't really understand like what streaming is or anything, so they don't understand the concept of it, is what I'm trying to say. I've had a dream where I woke up with the Incredible Hulk crawling on my room. I was like extremely fast. Okay, that would be scary though, because the Hulk is so freaking big, like he's so jacked and stuff. That just like skittering up your walls would be terrifying. It wasn't a dream. We all know your name is Kagari now. No! Say it isn't so. Oh my god, my stomach just went. Oh! Ooh! I'm gonna hide this. Bring this back in. Body is a fox, stomach is a wolf. I wonder if they'd get it more if we said streaming is like a radio show. I think they try to equate it to something like that, but then they say like... They'll say things like, oh, well, if you say something that you weren't supposed to say, you can quickly go back and edit it. And they don't understand, like, no, it's live. Like, you can't just do that. You're not like a DJ and mixing, you know what I mean? They're not like, you know, my lines are so clean. Really? Thank you. I think it's because I have, like, high stability turned on. I usually have my stability at like 28 to 38, which is pretty high, I think. Like this? Yeah, zooming does help. If you are drawing or anything, zooming is like necessary. You gotta like zoom in, and then when you zoom out, a lot of the issues are gonna be not visible because, yeah. I don't know if I like this approach. I think what I'm gonna do is gonna bring in from the other one because I want to. How do I do this? Doing both eyes at once is cool, It's because everything I do on one side of the canvas is like reflected to the other. If you put like one thing you can do in Clip Studio is you can do like a reflected. You can like have it reflected, which is not what everyone does for live 2D models, but I would say it is more like the standard, right? I'm bringing these ones in, and then what? Eyeball. Maybe. Nice, Casa, thank you. Turn all this off. I'm gonna do this slightly different to how I usually do models. Just because I'm trying something. I can't imagine how many models would have slightly long leg if it wasn't mirroring. I think a lot of the earlier live models aren't mirrored actually. Kabuki. I'll take a quick, that's her new model. Trying to find the old one. I want to find like the base picture of it though, so we can check. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you can see like it's not like completely symmetrical. So if I trace over, I guess it would have been better to do this in like a... You can see what I mean? It's not like completely symmetrical. So the artist like freehand did this. You can see like hair is like slightly higher up than the other side. I'm not sure if on the new model it's symmetrical or not. Let's see. Left eye is slightly higher than the right. It does kind of look that way. It would have been a lot. I think it would have been better if I did this with a higher res image. I'll try to find one that's higher resolution. No, that one's also low. Turning off symmetry for important features like armpits. Yeah, I always do that with armpits and stuff. I find like that, like, I don't know, it just looks, it's like a little quality of life feature. This is new Kabuki. When you see them like next to each other, like look how much higher quality this one is. Look how like the eyes in the new one are really, really pretty. PS1 Kabuki, it's just because I got a small image. I can't find like a high quality one. Live today. When I look for the live today, it's bringing up all the new ones. That's alright, we got the point across. It's not completely symmetrical. But a lot of the newer ones are. Let me see. And I know in reality, like, human faces are not symmetrical, right? So it's like... sure, there is like realism in the model not being symmetric, but for the sake of like being more eye-pleasing and the rig working better, it is better that it's symmetrical. Yeah, this one is, look. It's like, oops. This one's obviously used the symmetry. I don't know, are the eyes symmetrical? They look like they are too. So I'm guessing like this model, it was like early. They were like more early, using more like they weren't as experienced with making live 2D models, so they didn't use the symmetric tool. And then in this one, they like had more experience. Yeah, and also like realism. It would be more like real if it wasn't symmetrical, but it's like more pleasing on the eye. Look at the Tommy Chris's model with the hand glued to the glasses on the face. Man, I wish we would have been able to meet her and like the drama didn't happen before she even debuted. There's been like a few like pre-debut drama Hololives. But like I wonder where she is now and stuff. Like, what if she is a VTuber? You know, like what if she's actually out there VTubing? Like, and we just don't know because we never met her. How much would that suck, by the way, if you like got into Hololive and then you like fumbled and you like lost the position, and now Hololive is like the juggernaut that it is, and you could have been there. You could have been there. You could have been like, I guess you wouldn't be the Fubuki because you're not a fox, but like, you know what I mean? You could have been like up there as like the OG. But instead... Oh, she streamed once or twice? Did she? She must have actually. I would do it, so that was never an option. Well, in an alternate universe, you were a Japanese woman. And you had that choice, but you fumbled it. In an alternate universe, we were a Japanese woman who fumbled our chance at Hololive. But like, sometimes you miss big opportunities. It's part of life. It's valuable learning opportunity. It is part of life. Sometimes you do just screw up. I mean, I'm not saying she didn't deserve what happened, because I think the way in which she had what happened, she wasn't playing nice. She was being not very nice. And there were consequences to one's actions, you know. If you're gonna be a mean person, expect people to respond to that. Alternative universe forced back into celery roll, drinking until the last train home. She had a debut video uploaded at the beginning of June, and she was suspended and terminated before the end of Damn. Generic and Linky, welcome. Hi. Hey y'all. I'm gonna do this black and white and then change the colors. Just cause it's gonna be easier. Do you use a mouse or a tablet? I'm using a tablet. I have a Wake on. Okay, Application folder. Okay. Is it a texture? What are all those little dots? Dots? Dots. Oh, the filter on my screen? That's just my autism filter. Let's just leave it at that. I'm so like stickler about it having the retro filter on. I really like it. Can you add this now? Bring this back in. It's making my art look really cool. Thank you. I love how it looks like we're watching through a CRT. Okay. That's because the art is cool. Yummy. Do this. Wait, is that the... Oh no. I thought I had like the street. You know when cats like look at the window and they do the like... I thought he was doing that. But I look behind me. I kinda wanna take a picture of this, but I left my phone in bed. I gotta draw it. It looks so stupid. It's like... His cat tower is like this, right? He's on his cat tower. But then his body is like this. And then he's like... I don't know how else to describe it. He's like that at the moment. Hi. Yeah, you look so handsome right now. Yeah. His tongue just hanging out. Yeah, if I have my phone, I would take a picture, but I left it in bed, which is not common for me. Usually I have my phone next to me for that purpose. I must photograph my son. Bring this in a little. I think actually it'll be easier if I just do like this first. Well, that's uneven. Okay, I gotta use a different brush. I can use a different brush for this. That was very uneven. The eyes aren't gonna like permanently be gray. It's just how I'm doing this setup. Maybe like this, and then maybe like that. Like this. Sakura flower. Yeah, something more like that is really pretty. Just the bottom layer, blurring it out a bit more. The pupil. I'm gonna start with it being round and then like elongate it. I think it'd be easier to like start with it in a normal shape so I get the general, you know, where the placement and stuff. And now this, maybe bring that in more. And now make it fox pupil. I always struggle to like keep the people not shooting off, you know, like on one side, like making sure it stays nicely even. Like, see how I'm starting to make it look kind of wonky on this side? It's hard to like keep it even. That is more fox-like. I might make it more longer in a little bit. Just work more on the other parts of the eye. You have your cats, so they are cute. Do your cats politely sit on you when you're at your desk, or are they pains in the butt? Three guesses? I mean, one guesses as to what mine is. I'll give you one guess. Although sometimes he will just sit on my lap very politely. Most of the time, he's not sitting on my lap politely. You're in bed? Comfy. Yeah, I mean... I think the fuel because it's bigger. Okay, I have my pen in my mouth. Maybe the people could be a little bit bigger, but... Also, I don't like this one. Like this. Like this. And then I want to do like... maybe something like this, and then wanna they do it in like they breed in front of you? Are they not muted? Get them spayed and muted. There. HD eyes. Kind of more the direction I want, but not fully there. I think the inside is too big. You ever do 90s? Not really. I know there's like that quote 90s art style, it's not really 90s. You know the one that got really popular and it wasn't really a 90s style, but everyone was like, it's 90s. You know the one I mean, right? Where it's like... Let me look that up. There was an artist who made it popular, and then a lot of people started like yoinking her art style, saying it was 90s art style, and it wasn't 90s art. It was like her style. This artist. She like popularized this art style, and basically a bunch of people started being like, I'm drawing a 90s art style, when they were just yoinking her art, and it got to the point where she was like, oh no, don't scratch that. Where she was basically like, everyone's just like copying my art, right? Like they're either tracing it, they're copying it. And her livelihood came from her art. Like, she used to sell jewelry, she would sell prints, and it really got to her to the point where she's like, what's even the point anymore? So she basically, like, stopped drawing, and she's not... Sub. No, don't scratch PC. She was basically like, what's the point, right? So she vanished from the internet. And people would say like, oh yeah, this is like a 90s art style. But 90s anime did not look like this. Like 90s anime looks like Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, Sailor Moon. Like none of those look like this. I wouldn't say either any of those are like the generic 90s show, but it's kind of hard to pinpoint like a generic look for the 90s because there was a lot of different styles going around in the 90s. And it does suck, right? Because even if you Google 90s anime, there are people like with like those kind of drawings pop up. Like there's like on Fiverr, do aesthetic colored 90s anime style for you. Someone's doing commissions for Hot Puff is her name, Hot Puff. And I'm a little defensive of Hot Puff too because I followed Hot Puff like very long time before she was even Hot Puff. I used to follow her back in DeviantArt when she still lived in America because she's South Korean. And she lived in America for a while and then she moved back to South Korea. Like her family moved back there when she was like 13 or something. And she used to go by a different name and I followed her like through her various accounts and like supported her over the years. So it like sucked to see her like finally develop into this art style and then people just like described it as 90s anime and like stole it essentially. And I know you can't own an art style, but it was the way that people did it. What are you doing, Grub? Oh my goodness, that is a bingus. Yeah, and even on Google Images, like, there are like people who are just like 90s anime aesthetic, which is like essentially chalking her art style up to an aesthetic that they can steal, which sucks, I think. I think another example of 90s shows would be like Cardcaptor Sakura or was Tokyo Mew Mew 90s? Tokyo Mew Mew? No, Tokyo Mew Mew is 2000s, but there wasn't really like a distinct style in the 90s is what I'm trying to say. 2000s became very samey. Yeah, there were a lot of styles floating around in the 2000s too, but I would say like the general, like what everyone thinks of is like the melee visual novel, like that kind of style. Because when you really go back and look at it, there were a lot of styles floating around. It's just like the most common one we would like think of is like the let me try to find a picture. Yeah, there's like a picture of Kamiya. This is from Utawareru Mono. But this is like typically more what you would think of when you think of like 2000s anime, right? Even though there were things floating around like Haruhi looks very different. Full Metal Alchemist looks very different. Of course, there's still Dragon Ball Z, very different. Yeah, there were a lot of different styles floating around in the 2000s. It's just like this is like the overall what you would think of, right? So I think if someone's drawing in like more of this style, it's not really taking it one person and yoink, come on now. 90s is more Sailor Moon, Neon Genesis, Neon Gillian, you know what I'm saying. Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon, Lane as well as 90s. 90s had a lot of very experimental styles going on. A lot of different stuff going on. 2000s was like when we come into the like Planet. Oh yeah, there's like Slayers as well. Slayers has a really good art style. I freaking love the style of Slayers. I think actually, Slayers art style is more something you would see in the 90s. A lot of people would draw more like this too. I found like a good example. I think if you had to think of like a generic cute 90s art style, I would say Slayers is more reminiscent of like what a lot of people were drawing at that time. So I would say this is more like 90s anime, not this. This is like I took inspiration from different parts of older anime, but this isn't old anime. Excel Saga, the more people remember as the 90s. I'm thinking too of like one of my favorite artists. Well, used to be favorite artists. I really liked this artist back in the Terra days. Let me just adjust. Her old art used to like be quite reminiscent of this kind of stuff, and then it evolved more into like a modern, like lolly style, I guess. Let me bring her up. She did a lot of art for Ragnarok as well. Her old art used to be like, let me get like her old stuff. Try to find something that's safe for work. This, I think... Do we have a date on this? I don't think there's a date on this. But I would say this is like This is like coming into the 2000s, but it's not like the 2000s moe yet. It is very moe, but it is not like the generic... It's more like reminiscent of 90s style. Yeah, it's like on the way to being the generic 2000s style, but it's not there yet. And I would say a lot of artists did draw more like this in the 90s. This is what I mean about like Slayers having that like that face, you know, like the very sharp cheek turn into the chin. It's like a very very sharp and distinct face shape. I know some of them are dated. I know some of her art is dated, so I'm trying to find one that has like a date on it. This one's 2004. It's a little bit too... Oh, this one's 2005. I'm trying to find one that is like in the heyday of moe. I know her Terra art is like where she really started to kind of be more like cute 2000s art. So I'll try to find one of those pictures. Greetings, my child. Welcome back, Dad. I mean, God. Alan. Imagine if your dad made you call him God. He's like, no, I'm not your father, I'm God. This artist drew a lot of Terra art, by the way, and her very early Terra art was so freaking cute. Not that the later stuff wasn't cute, it's just it kind of changed direction, I feel. And her early stuff was like, I used to wish I could draw like this. I used to really wish I could draw like this. So I was like, this is peak. There you go. This is like what I used to aspire to be able to draw like. This one, I don't see a date, but it was uploaded on 2013, I think. This is one of my favorites. This was 2012, so it's kind of like in the like full era of like Moe now. Even though this isn't like quite the same as where's Kamio? Kamio. This is, I would say this is like more the what I would expect of the era, but it's still like in that era, right? But yeah, I remember being like, man, one day I want to be able to draw like this. It's so cute. I really like this one. The little leg is so cute. I miss Ellen art. Okay, let's let's continue. Oh yeah, I should probably close these little tabs too. Okay, I'll leave this one open because this one's funny. I'm gonna do like a really quick test with the gray color just to see how it's gonna look on this model, and then I will take a break of stream today and we'll be back later. This should go under this. Let me just... I think I do want to show... I want to look at it together and see what I'm gonna look like if I update the eyes. So we're gonna do that together. Where is... Live 2D models? I gotta find where my eye texture is. This one. Look! It's my insides. My eye. Okay, I also need to make a backup because... You know, file backups are important. If you mess something up, you gotta be able to go back and fix it. Okay, so... Where did that paste? Paste? Where'd it go? Okay. went somewhere on my desktop. There it is. Now we're gonna take this one. It'll be... That looks funny. Okay, paste. Here, bring this up. Bring this down here. Oh, okay, I kind of just like slotted in like that. And just kind of like fit in. Okay, no issue. The pupil is like in a different spot though, so I don't know how that's gonna work. Well, we're about to see. Okay, we're about to see what I'm gonna look like. Why'd my voice crack? I'm gonna poof for a second while I reopen. Let's see what I look like. The magic begins. Okay. Oh, it's not bad, right? It's not bad. It's like definitely more starry? Hi. still. It's like definitely more starry. So maybe I can make the pupils a little bigger. Oh my goodness, the Bingy. Bingy. No, 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 don't stand on the keyboard, mister. Why do you gotta scratch stuff? Oh my goodness, knocking over camera and everything. Ah! No, you Are you okay? You okay? I dropped him. I dropped him. He was pulling my cable out of my ears. Oh my goodness, you're a brat. He was like pulling my cable out of my ears. The phone was being pulled over at the same time, and then I dropped him. I'm holding him now. Are you okay? Are you okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. I really like how easily they like copied over though. That was like super easy. Maybe oh, look. I don't need the like top eye shines and stuff because I already have eye shines, right? So like I can remove those, but the rest looks really good. It also like morphs really well. Like it does the effect, the eye effect without like. Yeah, it's done nicely. It just needs to be you know, the right colors. But that's fine because we're just like testing at the moment. So I will color. What are you doing, Bingy? What are you doing, huh? I have a shelf on my desk. It's like one of those desks that have like a little like shelf for like your screens and stuff, and he's obsessed with climbing under it right now and just being like squidged under it. He'll go under there and then he'll be like, yes, this is where I am. I should put like a blanket there or something for you so you can like hang out there and be a little bit more comfortable. Love how easy customizable the system seems to be with textures. Yeah, like it's like you do need to know what you're doing to a degree. Like you can't just slap anything in because in Live 2D there will be basically like I'll draw it in red line so it's like easier to see. In the actual like no, you can't bite that. There will basically be like a I'm getting my hand licked. There will be like a thing like this controlling what happens within this essentially, and then the rig artist would have rigged like within this little frame. I actually don't know what the frame is. It could be bigger than this, it could be smaller. All I know is that like with what is within this piece of image has been put into the rig. So as long as I stay within this image part, it'll be fine and it'll function the way that the rig artist rigged it. But you know, I can't just like make the eye bigger or something like that because it hasn't been rigged to be like that. So you do kind of need to know what you're doing, and you do need to know like what your model is. But luckily, I was the artist for this, so you know I do know my way around the model, I guess. I was the artist for this, so like I drew all of these parts, and I have decent knowledge of Live 2D, so I do understand like where the limits are of what I can change. Like I can't just make the hair shorter or longer or something like that, but I can change the colors, which is basically what I just did, right? I just changed the colors. I got a cat butt in front of my camera right now. For this model though, I'll do the rigging myself. I have been doing a lot of like side work rigging. Oh my goodness. So I have learned a lot. Like the past... Has it been like a month? Maybe like a month and a half. I've been doing a lot of like Live 2D practice and stuff. So I'm confident that this model will look a lot better than current big Kagi. I'm not saying it'll look better than Lolly Kagi, because the artist who rigged this model has a lot more experience than me, so that would be like a big claim to be like, oh yeah, you who had like years of experience, I can do better than you. I don't think it's that. It's just it'll be a lot better than other Kagi, and there'll be like more movement and stuff. I've done a lot of practice, so I'm confident it's gonna be a lot better. Yeah. But anyway, I will wrap up here for now, and I will be back later today. I will have yellow eyes again. They're not gonna be gray. I'll have yellow eyes again later today. Depending if the capture card arrives, I'll either be playing Pokemon later, or we will continue Saya no Uta. I'm really hoping the capture card arrives. I've been waiting since the 16th to play this game. I've been waiting since the 16th. I want to play it so freaking bad. Hopefully it arrives, but I don't know if it's gonna arrive today or tomorrow. So, yeah. It's either Saya or Pokemon later. Good job on progress, thank you. Thank you. Man, I look so foxy now. I look really foxy, right? Like I got that fox 1,000-mile stare. I really like it. Yeah, let's hope it arrives today. Pokemon. Do you know which starter I'm gonna pick? I think you should take a guess. You know what? We should add the emote back. For my favorite starter. I think I have it somewhere. If I don't have it, then like I'm sure I can get it. Pikachu? No, the starters are Totodile, Chikorita, and Tepig. Yeah, for this game it's Totodile, Chikorita, or Tepig. I don't know why they picked Tepig, but yeah, whatever. I have an idea. Tough choice. It's gonna be the green bean. I freaking love Chikorita so much. It's gonna be Chikorita, and then every time she makes a cute move, I'm gonna be like, oh, and we can get Esper in this game. We can have an Esper and we can have a Chikorita. I guess because they gave Cyndaquil a Hisuian form, yeah, I think that might be it. It's like, well, we can't have Cyndaquil twice. But I feel like they should have been like, maybe like Chikorita, Tepig, and then another water type, or like swap Chikorita out and have Totodile, and then another grass type. You know, it's odd to have two from the same gen, and then like the random Tepig. I don't know, but I'm happy that Chikorita's in. I'm happy Chikorita's getting some love. They Charizard a new form with every mainline game, that's true. Charizards are very popular. Isn't Charizard like the most popular Pokemon though? So it makes sense. It makes sense that it gets a lot of love. I mean, other than like Pikachu. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna order myself some like food. I'm gonna order some food, and I'm gonna order like something nice to wash with, because I need a freaking shower, man. I'm stinky. So I gotta shower, but I want it to be a nice experience. So I'm gonna order some nice, some like body wash or something too. Yeah, I'll be back later. I'll be back later tonight. And yeah, game tonight. Gaming tonight. And see everybody then. Have a good day until then, or evening, or sleeping. Whatever you're gonna do, have a good time until then. See you later tonight. Bye bye.